Hi there, I'm Vicki Parfino from Aussie Stampers. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a series of planner hacks for you. This is part of my 25 planner hacks you need to try series. And I have some really good ideas for planners. Anybody who knows me well knows I am a planner fanatic, planner addict, if you will. I love using planners. I've been using them for as long as I can remember. I also do like putting things into my iPhone, but I then transfer them into here. So the iPhone is what I use on the go. The planner is what I have with me at home on my desk. Now, you can use planners different ways. You might use yours as just a day-to-day planner of all the tasks you need to get done. You could use it as a work planner. And in my case, I'll be doing a lot of planning around what I do with my YouTube channel and with my Instagram posts and so on and so forth, and the projects that I make. You could use it as a memory keeping planner. So there are some photo pages in here, in this particular one, that I'll show you that you could use for that, or you could use it any way you really want to. It could be a bullet journal, it could be memory documenting, it could be just a celebration of daily life, it could be a gratitude journal, it could really be whatever you want it to be. And that's the beauty of planners. But these are some hacks I have for you, and I'm going to show you what I've done to really maximize this planner and show you how to get the most out of it. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I'll just put my pencil away for a minute, pop him down there. Okay, when you get the planner, you need to put it all together. You get one of these kits, which is the refill kit, and you get the planner binder separately. So I have actually put this one together. And there's a few little tricks for putting it together. For instance, and it tells you on the back here, you can see you have these elements you need to look out for when you're putting your planner together. So you have a dashboard. So this is this piece here, which has the month on it. Then you have this first page, which is the very first page you'll come to in each month, and each month has one the same. And then you get your month to a double page. So all the days of the month, this is your calendar, if you will, for March. Now, what I've done is I've used my trusty pencil here to pencil in the dates, and I used that with my iPhone sitting next to me, going through, making sure that I had a calendar up in front of me that I could double check with. And I'm so glad I did that, because I then went and used my pencil, and I'm starting this on the month of March, and March starts on a Thursday. So this whole page here, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is on the back of this one, I'm going to cover up with something else, so I won't be using that as a calendar. Okay, I've got my page lifter in here, which can pop in and out like that. But the reason I did it with pencil is because if you follow me through to the end of the month, here we go, where's the end of the month? I made all these mistakes here and I had to rub them out. I got my days wrong. So always double check, do it in pencil first, saves a lot of tears afterwards. And then the final day is this page here, which is kind of like a tracker. I'm going to use that as my tracker anyway. You could use it for other things. It could be just, shopping list. It could be anything really. It could be a wish list of things you want to do. It's up to you how you use it. What I'm going to be showing you is how to get the most out of it by adding extra things into it to make this an all-inclusive kind of deal. So we'll put this away. What I want to show you is the first hack I recommend is to get the refill. Now, I know that might sound a bit crazy. You've already bought a planner. Why would you need a refill? But there are some really good reasons why. It means you're going to get 2 years out of your planner. And remember, this one in particular is undated. So I'm starting in March. Hey, why not? Just because I can. This is going to give you double of some of the things that you can use in some of the hacks. Now, it's not necessary to buy a refill. If you don't want to, by all means, just stick with your planner first. But I'm going to give you these ideas and I'm going to show you what I've done. So my recommendation to get a refill is because of this reason. So it means you're going to get 2 of these small pockets instead of 1. You're going to get 2 of the larger pockets. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of these little like twinchy size page protectors, which you can use as a photo album or whatever you want there. But you're going to get double dashboards, and the double dashboards, obviously you're not going to need if you've already got these, right? You've already got a set of dashboards. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to utilize these to make my planner even more awesome. So I've taken out these stickers. I don't particularly want to keep these in my planner in the rings because I don't really want to be flicking through these. So first thing I'm going to do is make a pocket for the stickers, and like you get some stickers, you get some gold foil. I don't really want to be looking at sticker sheets that have got bits taken out of them the first thing I open my planner. I want it to be kind of neat and tidy because I'm that kind of gal. And I'm going to open, I just grab my scissors up here, my trusty scissors, open this so you can see already all these extras that are coming out here when you get a refill, yay. But what I want from this is the dashboards, because let's face it, you've already got 12 months worth of dashboards in here, so these are kind of extraneous to your needs, which are here. And I'm going to put them to a side. I'm also going to take the stickers and the page lifter out because, yay, these are all going to be extras. Now, what I'm going to do here is replace this immediately. I'm going to put it in a box so that I've got everything that I need in a box where it's not going to fly all over the place. I'm just using a box from an old card kit. You could put them in a shoebox, or you could put them in, if you've got another ring bind folder, you can put them in there as well. But now we're kind of sorted with all these extra pieces. Yay. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use these for. So the first thing I'm going to do with the dashboard is I'm going to pick out something that I would really like to see on my front cover. Let's move these aside. When I open it, I want it to look pretty cool, right? I guess everybody would like that. There's a couple of dashboards that I think would look really pretty in there. So there's that one. This one, yeah, I mean, any of these are going to work because it's designed to go with the planner. And the other reason I'm doing this rather than using designer paper is Stampin' Up! Don't really have a whole set of designer paper that actually matches this planner. I had to go through all the papers that I have, and believe me, I have all the designer papers because I'm in a paper share. I couldn't find anything that was really going to coordinate with this very well. So I thought, you know what? If I get the refill kit, I can use every one of these as coordination with what's already in there because it's all done for you. It's already done. So I'm thinking, yeah, what about this guy? It's a little bit too much white on that. I think I want to keep it. And that's a little bit too dark. So you could really choose whichever one you want. But I'm thinking, yeah, maybe that one looks all right. Ooh, no, I really like that one. Hang on. This is the one. This is the one. Look at that. So we're picking up this edge. We're picking up the colors here. I think that's the one I'm going to use. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's my fave anyway. I mean, you could have stripes, but you've already got stripes on this side. I like that. I think that looks really, really good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the nib that says this is May. I'm going to cut off that nib. I am going to, you can't see the holes here, but it actually has holes that you've got to pop out. Okay, I'll show you that. When you get this, you just pop them and they become your punched holes. So obviously I'm going to trim it back so it doesn't have some punched holes in it because that's not going to look real pretty. And I could do it. It has to go this way to fit. So I'm going to cut it down lower, but I'm going to cut it quite wide, and this piece is going to be gone, and then this is going to be my pocket. Great. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is trim this down, trim that down. So I'm going to take my pencil, I'm going to mark where I want to trim it. So I want this to be able to fit in. So it has to be wider so I can pull this in and out. It has to be within the boundaries here. So I'm going to mark this spot here. This is just where I'm going to trim it. So I'll bring my trimmer in and do that right now. And there's a nice piece of paper that I could use for something else. I'm not going to throw that out. That's going to go in my stash. Trim off the May because we don't need that because we've already got a set of dashboards. Yay. It can get thrown away. And now I want to trim this section here where the holes are. No, I don't want holes in the top of it. Okay. I'll keep that. Who knows? I'll be able to use that later. I'm going to use tear and tape, which is, if you don't know what tear and tape is, it's kind of the equivalent of what used to be called sticky strip. It used to be like this red, sticky, tacky tape, and it was used for 3D items. So if you're making boxes and things like that, it's really good. So this is called tear and tape. And it's the same deal, only you can tear it. It's much easier to peel it as well. And it is really going to adhere whatever you put down there. So let's just adhere that now. And this is super easy. Nothing fancy. So what I do when I'm using any of these kind of tapes, and this is just my personal preference, you'll see me do this a lot on cards if I'm using tape, is I take it beyond the edge. And the reason I do that is this. The weakest point on any card is going to be at the corners. And what I see a lot of people do when they use these sort of tapes is they kind of, you know, put a bit of tape along and tear it off and there are little bits missing on the edge. Well, I generally don't do that at all with my cards. I like it to go across the end and then I cut it off. And now you have a perfect seal on those ends. Try not to touch it. You don't want the oils from your fingers to contaminate it or it to get stuck to your hand. Then you can do the same again. You can bring this right to the edge and beyond a little bit. And the same on the other side. And I want to take a circle punch, and I'm taking a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, but you know, anything roughly that size will work. And I'm going to measure halfway. In this case, it's going to be 3 6/8 of an inch. Where's the halfway mark for where I've cut it? I'm going to line that up in the middle. And I'm going to punch a hole through there, or punch a bit of a circle. And you can see that's going to give me that pocket. And then just going to lay it in. And you want to be committed before you stick, because once this is done, you really can't move it. You don't want to be moving it because then it's going to make it a little bit weaker, and you don't want that. So just give it a good burnish with your hands, and there's your pocket made. Sorted. And we've got the little flap here for opening it, which is kind of cool. We've got enough room on either side that the stickers will fit in. And they're not even going to poke out the top, which is great. You don't have to cut them down. How good is that? Oh, little circle right there. That was really well planned, wasn't it? Okay, so immediately we have our front pocket, which is going to house all the stickers. Okay, now the next thing I want to do, because I've bought a double set, is put in extra pockets. So I've got 2 of these little guys now. So hey, let's celebrate that. Make the best of it. Just punch through where the holes are with your fingers. They're already pre-cut. You just need to give them a little helping hand. And the second pocket. And I'm also going to put in all the extra page protectors. So now I have a really nice little photo album going on in here as well. So that's kind of like 8 pages. Now I'm going to take these out of here because I can see that these are not going to last. I've seen a lot of people put them in here, and every time I flip that over it's going to annoy me. Plus I want to use that for photos and stuff as well. So what do we do with sticky notes now? Take the back one off. If you take the back one off, you've got sticky on the back of this one. And let's stick them on here. Take the back one off. the back one. And we have some sticky notes all ready to go. We've got our pocket, we've got our extra pockets on the front. These pockets, because they're near the photo pages, I'm actually going to use them to put some of the little photos that I've printed out to go in here. So I've got a little Twinchie, I've got a little one of me, I've got a nice one of my family there, my gorgeous family, lovely. And I'm going to pop that right into there. So there are my pockets with photos in, ready to be cut down to put into here. So as I get photos that I want to put in here, I have a pocket ready to keep them. Pretty nice, right? Now this is all really starting to make sense. We've already got something that looks a whole lot different to just a basic planner. And there's your first hack. So that's hack number 1. Make a front pocket. Well, it's kind of 2 hacks. Make a front pocket, buy a refill kit, use the extras, the dashboards, for the next of the hacks. Come back to the next video. I have the next hack ready for you, ready to go. I'm going to show you how I'm going to use some of these dashboards to do even more. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to subscribe. Click on that little bell so you'll get all the latest uploads. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.